Helen Fielding's romantic chic lit novel, Bridget Jones's Diary, published in 1996, had achieved sales exceeding 2 million copies by 2006. In 1998, it garnered the prestigious title of British Book of the Year, and in 2003, it secured the 75th spot in a BBC survey of beloved novels. This literary sensation was adapted into a film in 2001, with Renee Zellweger delivering a captivating performance in the titular role, earning her an Academy Award nomination. The novel commences at the dawn of the year, with the narrator, Bridget Jones, earnestly recording her New Year's resolutions. Bridget's commitments include ending relationships with men who mistreat her, curbing her excessive smoking and drinking habits, saving money, and prioritizing her health. This introductory chapter provides an insight into Bridget's character and the hurdles she set out to conquer. Bridget finds herself harboring a crush on her charismatic but playboy boss, Daniel. Despite his flirtatious behavior in the office, with some comments bordering on harassment, Bridget remains unfazed. Encouraged by her close friend, Tom, Bridget takes the initiative to pursue Daniel throughout January. Her persistence eventually pays off when Daniel asks her out, leading to a delightful first date. However, as the evening progresses, Bridget becomes anxious, interpreting some of Daniel's remarks as indicators of emotional issues. Overwhelmed, she abruptly leaves before the possibility of intimacy arises. February sees Daniel's return to the office, with both he and Bridget pretending that nothing untoward occurred between them. Despite lingering mutual attraction, they venture on another date, culminating in a passionate encounter. Meanwhile, Bridget begins to notice unusual behavior from her parents, prompting her to speculate if a divorce is on the horizon. She discovers that her mother has been spending time with a man named Julio, despite her mother's insistence that their relationship remains strictly platonic. Bridget's circle of friends expresses reservations about Daniel, viewing him as a source of trouble and cautioning against pursuing a serious relationship with him. However, when Daniel extends an invitation for a weekend getaway to Prague, Bridget eagerly accepts the offer. Following a pleasant getaway, Bridget enjoys her time with Daniel. However, after a disastrous birthday celebration during which her friends offer unwavering support, she decides to heed their advice and distance herself from Daniel. As April unfolds, Bridget attends a work-related gathering. While her attempts to make new contacts yield mixed results, she purposefully declines when Daniel extends an invitation for another date. Furthermore, she takes steps to reduce her drinking and smoking, gaining confidence in her progress toward fulfilling her New Year's resolutions by mid-month. Nevertheless, by the end of April, Bridget falls back into old habits, drinking, smoking, binge eating, and resuming her involvement with Daniel. A pregnancy scare triggers concerns about their suitability as parents, leaving Bridget anxious about their future together. Their relationship dynamics shift now that they are dating, with Daniel no longer taking her out. When Bridget attempts to plan a romantic weekend, the endeavor proves disappointing for both of them. Bridget's anxiety continues to mount, reaching its peak when she discovers that Daniel has been unfaithful. Convinced that his infidelity is due to her appearance, Bridget embarks on a new diet, only to abandon it abruptly upon learning of Daniel's impending marriage to another woman. Realizing that she must leave her job, Bridget interviews at her mother's television studio. When she informs Daniel of her decision to quit, her female colleagues at the office offer support and encouragement. Bridget's new job starts on a positive note, but a humiliating incident on assignment dampens her spirits. Her parents persistently pressure her to attend events with a family friend, Mark Darcy, whom Bridget's mother is eager to set her up with. Eventually, Bridget agrees to attend a party at Mark's parents' home. During the gathering, Mark confesses his jealousy when Bridget was dating Daniel and musters the courage to ask her out on a date. However, when Mark fails to appear for their scheduled rendezvous, Bridget assumes she has been stood up. However, when Bridget eventually converses with Mark later, she discovers that she had not heard him when he came to her door. In a kind gesture, Mark offers her assistance that could significantly benefit her career. Bridget's mother and Julio find themselves in legal trouble as Julio has defrauded several individuals. Leveraging his connections, Mark takes it upon himself to locate Bridget's mother and persuade Julio to return some of the ill-gotten funds, preventing Bridget's family from facing financial ruin. Following this critical intervention, Bridget loses contact with Mark for an extended period, wondering if the family's ordeal has driven him away. December passes with little communication from Mark, leaving Bridget with unanswered questions. As the month draws to a close, she attends a Christmas gathering at her parents' residence. Unexpectedly, Mark arrives with Julio, closely trailed by the police, who apprehend Julio. Mark explains that he had been in Portugal, attempting to convince Julio to return. In a heartwarming turn of events, he whisks Bridget away to celebrate Christmas together. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.